I am so furious with this game, bro. I am so freaking upset. I literally made a video titled Terra Reapers are getting buffed. Bro, I was so happy, man. I was tired of freaking being the lowest DPS. Reapers being the lowest class DPS on this game, bro. It's like, yes, finally, we can actually do something. We getting our damage buffed up and everything, bro. But I just flat out got lied to my face, bro. After waiting a couple weeks and the patch note like finally happened. Took over 7 hours. Nobody got nerfed. Nobody got buffed. That means we are still ass. Dookie, dog water, bro. How y'all got my hopes up for no freaking reason. I waited weeks just so nothing happens, bro. That's some bullshit. Then on top of that, right? On top of that, man, you want me to tell you what really grinds my gear, bro? Like, bro, when the new patch happens, bro, I seen Reapers got 4.0 crit power and freaking everything. I went into the dungeon because I was like, maybe this update is an ass. They probably did give us a buff. No, I still hit the same goddamn thing, bro. It's still a 3.0 crit power and what you call. They just changed the goddamn description. Even though we still got 3.0 crit power, I was also right. I was also right about the Grim Strike as well. Instead of being Grim Strike by a 10%, it's actually 15. It's actually 15%. So you do get increased damage by 30%. But the thing is though, we still got the old same DPS. Nothing. We didn't get no buff. But what really sucks the most is that we have to wait a few more weeks just so we can finally get the buff we actually needed, bro. Man, y'all some bullshit for that, bro. And then on top of that, this does not make any sense. We power link with Death Spiral, Double Shear, and Whipsaw. How come? On a successful hit, increase skill damage of Grim Strike by 15% and can stack up 6 times? And how does Double Shear got 10%? How does that make any goddamn sense? Why do you power link with Double Shear and you get 10%, but when you power link with Death Spiral, you get 50%, including Whipsaw? Whipsaw is basically 10%. That makes no sense at all, bro. Everything should literally be 15%. Y'all make absolutely no sense. But not only that we didn't get a buff, I lost all my card XP. I farmed my ass off and lost 60,000 card EXP, bro. They literally took everybody card XP. Like, nah, screw you, bro. You're going back to freaking zero card XP. Like, look, I can't even upgrade none of my goddamn cards, bro. Like, look, let's say for example, let's say I have 14 of these goddamn cards, bro, and all I have is 50 card XP. They literally took everybody card XP. That is a bug, pretty much. That is a bug that absolutely make no sense. But what did they even do in this 7-hour maintenance? I waited 7 hours of maintenance just to get absolutely nothing. And then it doesn't even stop there. Check this out. They made a fishery event, and when you collect the freaking new bait, when you get the new bait, it doesn't even go inside your inventory. It just disappears, bro. It just disappears. This update is absolutely trash, man. The only thing I like about this update, this patch, is the freaking panda hat. It was the whole panda hat. This whole maintenance was supposed to be about debuffing, buffing. You could at least keep the buff on the goddamn Reaper, bro. I gotta wait another month. I gotta wait another month for this. And then there's even more stupid stuff. Alright, so then on top of that, then you have this guy, right? I was hoping they was gonna change this man's items. Freaking to something else, because it's just like last season. They said every 2 weeks we're gonna swap off this NPC, the premium shop, and the Tera store, but they never do this. It's literally the same freaking items, bro. They always lie about everything. Then we have this guy, which is actually the fishery event that they just brung out. You use the fishing bait. To basically, use this man's rewards to go with it. But nope, it disappears when you collect the freaking fishery bait. Then on top of that, What would happen if you pull a gold card? What would happen if you pull a gold card? Would they give you a ticket still, or would they give you normal cards? Because if I pull a random card, I'm gonna be disappointed because in total there's a total of 20 gold cards, and I just want to pull one of the four cards out the power cards and the cooldown cards, and then they just recently added a legendary card right here. I'm gonna just buy 10 to show you a demonstration. They just recently added this. They just put like they just made it to where you could buy over 300 cards from this man, but that's like over 3 mil gold. I think they should have just put it to where it was like 2K per crate. 10K is just way too it's just way too much, but what happens if you pull a gold card? Will you just get a ticket? I'm not gonna pull a ticket, but I was just basically showing you a demonstration. I was just showing you a demonstration. They just recently added this, but I think this is absolutely stupid. You know rare cards, you know gold cards is really rare to pull, but like altogether in total there's a total of 20 cards. And the fact that I ain't gonna be able to get what I want without the ticket, that's gonna be really frustrating. Cause I don't want any of the new cards that literally came out. So then on top of that, they also brought in the whatchamacallit, that event back. After this event, then it's gonna be the little summer event over here, or what. They brought back the summer event, but no one really cares about that. Same reward as always. But yeah, last but not least, then they gave us these glow things. They gave us these whoops. I didn't mean to open this, but I don't want none of this. And it's so blind. I didn't mean to open that. I ain't gonna be able to use none of this stuff. Alright, so then they gave us these glow things. I need to freaking find it. Give me a second. When you open up the first one, it gives you nothing but Fraxium. It gives you nothing but Fraxium gear. I think they should give out Kai's gear. They should have gave it. They should made it to where you get Kai's gear when you open it instead of Frax gear, because I don't think anyone cares about Frax gear. All right, so I already opened up the first one. So you gotta be level 6. You gotta be 465 item level to open this. Once you open it, you get 70 rares, 300 chain stones. Nobody doesn't really care about that. 2,000 ectoplasm. Nobody really cares about that. Golden plates. It's a man. And yeah, so then we have this one as well. Note that when you log on to your tomb, I wanted to give this to my berserker. But sadly, you can't put it in the bank, so it's already too late. Now I'm about to open up the 470. Okay. Wow. That is truly amazing. The only good thing from this is that you get three days of elite, legendary stigma coins, 20, and 100 stat changes. That is actually awesome. That elite, 100 stat changes, and 2 legendaries. It's 2 coins. I wish I got on my berserker. To open that. Kind of feel a bit disappointed because I could have used that 1,000 coins to get my brooch. Sadly, I didn't. But this whole entire patch notes been really a big disappointment to me. Nothing. The only thing that was supposed to happen was balance, but nothing happened. I'm gonna have to wait a couple weeks before I get goddamn buff.